grows up, right? As a tree grows up, and the branches grow out, the root system of trees grows down, and it grows wide. See, oftentimes, we come into the church, and we get busy, right? We get busy doing stuff, and we're growing up. We're growing up, and people are recognizing us. People know us for the volunteer stuff we're doing. People know us for all the different committees and the working with the children and working with the youth and hanging stuff up. And people get to know us, right? That's like us growing up, right? That's great. That's great. It's visible. People get to know you. People can see you. But that's not what our spiritual life is about. We need to be rooted and grounded in God's love. So that it's not about how big and visible we are, but the depth of which we allow God's love to impact our hearts. So that our roots are growing deep. Our roots are the knowledge of God in our life, and it changes us, and it's deep. And then we get to grow our roots wide, because we are securing our foundation in our relationship with Jesus. And I want you to know that when you see trees tumble down in storms, and you see trees, fall over in hurricanes around here, you see the shallowness of the root system. Very rarely do you see a tree with deep and wide roots come down. That's where we need to be in our spiritual life. That's where we need to be in our spiritual journey with Jesus. We need to do some of the visible things because we need volunteers here in the church. That's right. We wouldn't function without our volunteers. But I want you to be just as passionate about growing deep and wide as you are about letting people see you do stuff. That is where the personal change comes in. That is where Jesus and the Spirit of God is resting on you so that you not only change your life, but you change the lives of those around you. So that the Spirit of God changes our neighborhood. So that the Spirit of God reaches 5 points and beyond for His glory. But we also need to understand something. That while we can grow deep and wide, we need to understand the breadth and the length and the depth and the height of God's love and where it can reach. See, our focus here is on 5 points. Our focus is on Norfolk. Our focus is on Virginia. And we talk about our nation and we talk about the world. Our offering for Lottie Moon is part of that. $160 million, all of the Southern Baptist Convention will raise for the Lottie Moon offering to impact global missions. Our portion of that is $3,000. I think that's a little weak. But it's okay. We're going to reach our goal. And I hope that we blow past it. Because we want to do more than just reach 5 points. We want to go beyond 5 points. And in doing that, we're going to be a little part of the length and the depth and the height and the reach of this global mission. See, we want to understand just how big God's love is. When we think about reaching the height and depth, we talked about getting involved. We talked about, yes, volunteering, but we also need to look at small groups. We also need to look at your personal investment in studying God's Word. But we also need to go beyond and look at the length and the breadth of which we offer. That's where our volunteer structure comes in. That's where our discipleship structure comes in. That's where an outreach structure will come into play. And that's what we're looking at. That's what we're putting in place for 2019. That's what we're working on because we want to do more for our community than what we think. We want to dream and dream big. Doc Golden came up to me a few weeks ago, and he floated me this idea of Norview ambassadors, where we look at people that live in our area, in our neighborhoods, that come to our church, that are willing to be a host for people that might need some safety, for people that might need some food security, for some people that might need relief from a troubled home, for people that might need, just a place that they can find shalom, they can find peace. And so in 2019, we're going to talk more about what it means to be a 5 Points ambassador. And if you live in this area, I would love to know, and I want to partner with you to become a place that the neighborhood that we live in, wherever that neighborhood is, the people can know that you're a safe place. See, when it comes to understanding the steadfast love of God, what we need to do and we need to think about is understanding the breadth and the length of God's love. Now, we know God's love is eternal, right? The term eternal, though, like the term forever, kind of gets lost on us, right? We don't really we know what it means, but we don't really understand the full scope of what it means. And so I want you to think about those two words, eternal and forever. So God's love is eternal, meaning it is never ending. It was, it is now, and it forever will be. Okay? God's love is eternal. It's consistent. It's always been, it is now, and it will always be around. Now, forever is a concept that often blows our minds. Because forever, we think about it being something that we don't quite understand. And as we think about forever, it goes beyond our finite minds. Eternal goes beyond our finite minds. See, we don't quite comprehend all. We just think about, okay, it doesn't stop. But what we miss is the fact that we stop. We end. This physical body is not forever. There have been over 5 times in my life when I've been to that point. And I'll tell you those stories sometimes. We'll do a whole series on the dark days of Jeff, and it's going to be great fun. 5 times in my life, I've had the potential to no longer be around. You're right here. Because God's love, God's healing, God's faithfulness endures forever. And so I want us to understand that when it comes to an end, we've got the good, the bad, and life itself. When it comes to an end, we've got the things that we don't understand because we only understand our physical world, and our physical world has an end date. But what we need to understand is that God doesn't have a beginning. God doesn't have an end. So when we think about the Hubble telescope looking into space and seeing the thousands and thousands of galaxies that are out there in space, and it doesn't reach the end of space, God is bigger. Think about that. We see the Hubble telescope. We just landed another rover on Mars, right? And so we've got this idea of space and time, yet God is outside of those things because he holds them in his hand. God is outside of our idea of space and time. So it doesn't matter if you believe in the string theory or the ring theory or whatever theory you want to believe in, God's outside of it because he spoke it all into existence. God's love endures as big as God is. There's no beginning point to his love. There's no end point to his love. He wants you, though, to be living in the midst of his love. So that as his love is built up and rooted and grounded in you, and you're growing up, and you're growing out, and you're growing in Him, His love in you will endure forever, and it will reach beyond anything you could think or imagine. Because His love is steadfast. It's always there. It's constant and consistent. And it literally lasts forever. And so this morning, I want you to think about the time you spend growing and rooting yourself in God. I want you to think about the time you spend learning about His Word, the time you spend sharing Him with other people, the time you spend reflecting Him in your life. I know we've all got busyness right now this time of year, but love abounds forever. And so this morning, I want us to take a minute and watch a little video on love. Before we do, we're going to pray. And I want us to think about God's love. Father, I thank you. I thank you for the never-ending love that you demonstrate for each of us. Help us to demonstrate that love to others, to dedicate ourselves to practical displays of your love, and to personal growth that has breadth and length and height and depth, that, Lord, you will be glorified in and through the many things this church does to demonstrate your everlasting